Hey guys, just gonna pop in here and wait for all the other attendees to join in because we're just shy of 1 o'clock, and I always like to be a little bit early so I don't come crashing in all late, making people wait for me. So, hey Alex. Hey, in the meantime, while waiting for people to come in, why don't you guys tell me where you're from so I can see what parts of the country are chiming in on today's webinar. That's always a great way to kick it off. So we've been really busy this season so far on Team PhotoDay. So the team has been doing a lot of work on optimizing our system now that it's out there and people are using it. And we've got some exciting things in the pipeline. So we got so far, we got Buffalo, LA, St. Louis, Canada, hey, New York, got Columbus, Indiana, cool. Everybody from California. So it's looking good. There you go. Got California right there. Oh, it's morning there. So yeah, but I'm excited to share this with you guys today. It was it's a challenge putting something like this together to always give you fresh new content if you haven't seen any of our webinars yet. And trying to keep you guys updated with the latest and greatest and share the information as soon as we get it. I think that's that's a challenge in itself. Like I won't tell you guys everything the minute we discover all these things, and then we have to collect all this information and put it in a format to where we can let you guys know. I think what I wanted to do while we're still waiting for people to join is I wanted to read you guys, if you're not part of any of the Facebook like D&I groups or team and volume groups online. I saw a post this morning that really kind of it's the reason why PhotoDay is here. And as this particular studio wrote, does anyone have any suggestions on how to keep up with all the order envelopes once the shoot is finished? I have stacks on my desk ready for editing, ordering, delivery, filing, and it's driving me crazy. If one more stack falls off and gets mixed up, I'm going to burn them all. I just thought that was, that's the way a lot of us feel in season. If you don't know my history, I actually I've been in this industry for 20 years, and I started working as a production artist for a high volume studio. That's kind of where it all started for me. So I've been that person with all of those forms and order entry for the labs. I've been and dealing with that for years with all these different types of softwares and trying to get it to the customer. And for years, I just didn't understand why we had to jump through so many hoops just to put a print into the hands of mom and dad. We do all these different things. So, it's been a collective effort between a bunch of us in the industry to create this product called PhotoDay. So I think that'll lead me into, I'm going to start now because we're just 1 minute past 1. So I'm just going to go and start. And if anyone's late, they can catch up on the replay. So I'm going to go into my first slide here, which is what PhotoDay is. PhotoDay brings the entire volume photography workflow online, making sports and school photography easy and convenient for parents. And I think one of the key points that I want to make about PhotoDay is it is not just an e-commerce solution. It is a tool to help your business. So it's an end-to-end solution. And a lot of us, when we really looked at what we could build PhotoDay in the very, very early stages of discussing this, we really looked at, we started with mom and dad. We started with what they want, and then we built the complete system backwards. And I think we did something a lot different. I know we did something a lot different than what other solutions exist out there today. And I'm excited to share it with you. So if you're not a user yet, I want to make clear that during this webinar, I'm going to go over all the reasons and share with you the data that we've collected along the way on how we got where we are and why we built what we did and how it's working out there and how you guys can use this in your studio if you just want to test the waters and you don't want to risk a whole lot. So I'm going to give you all those ideas today. If you want to see a complete overview of the studio panel and see how the functionality works, I'm probably not going to have time to do that, but I do have a 26-minute video that shows you all of that that we will post a link for at the end of this webinar, so you guys can see how it actually functions in the Studio Dash. So we'll get to that stuff at the end. Right now, let's focus on what the purpose of this webinar is. So I'm excited to share this with you guys. All right, so that is what PhotoDay is. I want to look at maybe why you haven't tried PhotoDay yet. So if you guys could, in the chat, and we don't have, let me just start at the beginning. Hey, I'm worried about participation. Why are you so scared to move volume online? Is it the participation, like people that actually want to get the picture taken? Or maybe it's the buy rates, like maybe you're going to take 100% of the pictures, but you're worried about how many people are actually going to buy from you. Or C, I'm worried about parents screen capturing images, or D, I'm worried about my parents aren't tech savvy, or E, I'm worried about not accepting cash or checks. All of these things. I guess we don't have an F, so F can be all of the above. If there's any all of the abovers out there, just type in F. I didn't put that on there. I should have totally did all of the above because I think I've heard it all at this point. But what you're most worried about with trying PhotoDay at one of your events. So that really helps me see what everyone's most scared of here. So, and really helps us build onto our solutions or onto our marketing resources for you guys to help solve a lot of these fears. So I really, let's see. So yeah, I knew I was gonna have somebody with all of the above in here. Stephanie, that's awesome. So, well, awesome, not awesome, but it's good to be scared. It's good to be scared because it means you're really thinking about it and what, you know, you can go into the steps on how to overcome some of those fears or even how to prevent some of these things from happening. So thanks, guys, for answering that for me, and you can keep answering. So let's talk about first why we think at PhotoDay, and a lot of us throughout the industry think that we need to move volume online. I think that's an important thing to discuss before we talk about how to do it. So this picture, I think, sums it up. This is, thanks if Stella's online here or not, but she supplied us with this picture to use. And this kind of sums up why we need to go online. And, you know, I'm looking at this picture and a lot of us see this. This is why we put the ropes everywhere and try to fill people up. But like, you know, there's all these people with their smartphones taking pictures. And I have to see in the bottom of, you know, my part, I don't think these parents are trying to steal from us. You know, I think they're just, this is consumer behavior. This is the behavior that the smartphone has created. And we need to do a better job on giving them another purpose with this behavior that benefits us together in our industry of volume photography. And it just goes to show today's parents, they all want total convenience. That's why companies like Amazon and Uber and Shipt and all these convenience things and Stitch Fix, that's why they exist today. That's why they're so successful. People are looking for convenience. And right now, studios don't really have a total mobile solution. You know, I can say with confidence, I'm pretty sure that PhotoDay is a first, and it's a scary thing. And you know, just to show you a little bit more here as why we need to do it. And, you know, paper order forms, like I opened with in the beginning, paper order forms, all these manual processes, they take time, they cost money, and they create errors. And, you know, no matter how like awesome, you know, our staff is and doing the production and how accurate we think we can be, there's always going to be something. And we all have something that goes wrong in the season to where, you know, it all relates back to our processes the way it is today. And I've banged my head against the wall so many times trying to figure this out. And I totally believe that we are solving that right now with PhotoDay. So what does that mean for you guys? You know, our mission is to give you the streamlined workflow, and you have no manual processes completely taken away, which completely, hopefully, takes all the errors away. No order forms with those additional expenses or things to decipher. No barcodes. We don't use barcodes at all. We're completely paperless, minus the marketing materials that you want to produce. And then we want an online marketing solution directly connecting parents to those items and packages in your gallery and giving them a reason or an incentive to make a purchase and convert those views to sales. So that's what PhotoDay means for you. For parents, what that means is it's simple and convenient. They don't have to write anything anymore. I know for me as a person, I never write anything. I'm typing all day. So when I have to like fill out a form, especially what I just did with all my kids back to school paperwork, I think my writer's bump even came back out again. I haven't had that in so long. All the writing just drives me crazy. So there's no paperwork. You get flexible photo choices. We'll talk about that later on and how you can slightly change your workflow to book more business and earn more, average order values. And then as far as customizable products, your parents are not just stuck anymore with one memory mate design or one coffee mug design. They can pick from multiple designs, which are offered through your partner lab through PhotoDay. So they get options now. And they also get direct delivery. And I hear a lot about this too. And even among our current users, some people are struggling with the direct delivery to parents, and they've never had to pay shipping before. But there are all different ways that we can market PhotoDay as a product of convenience and build our packages and pricing to give away free shipping. I think Amazon is a great model to look at with their Amazon Prime, with charging that fee and then everyone gets free shipping. I mean, that is a great thing to look at. So there is a way to defer those concerns. If you guys are having those, we just got to make it work. So I just want to show you what this workflow looks like here. And we actually have two opportunities. There's actually a third opportunity to sell with the PhotoDay solution. So we have prep, and then we sell, and then we capture, and then we sell again, and then we deliver. And what's not on here is the post sales that happens after too. A lot of us don't even, in the volume world, don't even offer post sales because it's too much of a pain, because the order forms are all mixed up and falling off the desk. So, and you don't want to deal with them anymore. So we even go back after for a post sale, and we've never seen good results. But that's totally a convenient, easy way. You don't even have to. It's a no-brainer with PhotoDay. It can happen. So we have lots of ways and different times along our agenda here to sell to the parents, which gives you more opportunity for increased averages and increased buy rate than you do today on the field, just collecting order forms before you take their picture. So I think that is an important thing to note. So let's talk about trying something new. So you guys want to try PhotoDay, here are the initial steps. First off, set a goal. I think having a goal is always the easiest way to start anything that you do in life. If we know where we want to end up at the end, we can properly plan all the things we need to do to get there. So if your goal is to try this small league or this high school sports team with PhotoDay, let's write down a realistic goal. Like our goal is, I want to see the parents' reactions. I want to, earn more sales overall. I want to see if more people buy. I want to see what the multiple poses look like and what that does. Write down your goal because I think that is an important thing. Trying something new is you want to know what the end result's going to be. Is this going to work for you? So next step, break it down. List any of the skill resources you're going to need to achieve that goal. So if the goal is to increase your order averages, let's really look at what products that you need to be selling, what packages you want to sell, and how much you want to price those things for. And then any incentives that you want to tie additional, because along with selling online, your entire marketing plan changes. I can't stress this enough. The way you create your packages, or the way you display your packages, the way you name packages, what's in your packages, all of that changes when you go to online. If you go from print to online, there is a completely different method, and we're here to help. And I will share resources with you guys later all about that. So also, next step, prove it to yourself. Test it on a small scale to see if this works for you. And I will give you guys some ideas on towards the end of this, to see how that is going to work for you, or give you different ideas. But when we get to that point, so I want to talk about our early adopters here. So we launched PhotoDay. We gave access to a small group of studios towards the end, well, at the very end of the spring season. And a lot of these early adopters had a couple small things that they could try on, like events at the end of that season. But what that did is so many great things. What that did was they thought of things using PhotoDay as a tool that we didn't even think of yet. And that's because they're in the trenches. They're the ones doing the work. So I find this completely amazing, and I wanted to share this with you guys, a couple of the things. But first, I want to talk about our early adopters. So we have Haley Hamaker. She was our first early adopter. She was the one beating down our door for PhotoDay the minute she found out that we were coming out with a mobile solution. We have Seth Francis and we have Becky Senti. You might see them in our users group answering questions. They have adopted PhotoDay very early on. They really love the tool, and they are help proving it in their businesses for the rest of the world to hopefully see and share and be part of. And I know in the very beginning, when Becky tried her first job with PhotoDay, she was so excited just to be able to try something new, and she knew that this was what her parents were wanting, and she was really listening to them. So when she executed her first event with PhotoDay successfully, a couple of days later, she got on a boat, a cruise ship out in Alaska, and just cruised around for 2 weeks while the orders started coming in and they were being processed. And I remember when she got back, she's like, wow, this was so great because I knew everything was handled for me. Like, I shot it, I posted it, and I was gone. And everything was handled for her. And I thought that was a really great thing to share. But she, definitely went on a limb and tried the system and saw some great rewards from it. And I want to share a little bit with you about this August 2018 volleyball shoot that Becky did. She did shoot multiple poses. She did 2 different expressions, like a serious face, a smiley face, and then along with the different poses to give mom that variety, she saw a $58 average order value, which was 38% higher compared to the same exact shoot last year. So the highest order included products for 7 different poses for a total of $121. Like, if you only did 1 pose, you're never going to see that high of an order. Like, with the more poses and the flexibility the system has to offer, it definitely allows you to earn higher revenue. And the total revenue is on track to exceed the prior year. I think it actually already has since we pulled these numbers. And the significant time and cost savings that she had for this entire event. I don't know if you guys are not in our users group, but I want to talk about, we have users that are sharing their results inside of our users group. You have to be a PhotoDay user to actually get in the users group first. So make sure, because I'm getting a lot of requests from yesterday's webinar too, so make sure if you request to get into the users group that you're actually a user first, or sign up to be a user, or you won't get access to that group. So we're trying to make sure that everybody in that group has the intention to be a PhotoDay user so we can share successfully and keep on track to keep pushing forward with this new innovation in our group. So I wanted to bring that up. Something that Becky also thought of by using PhotoDay as a tool, which leads into another system I'll tell you about shortly, but she created these cards, and what she did was she collected $10 a person up front and gave them this coupon code in return that gave them $10 off their order. They can apply that towards the purchase. So this actually really helped her buy rate. She's been using this system this way from day one. Goes a little bit outside of PhotoDay, but still uses PhotoDay, and she's been getting great results. She did this at a league think 2 weeks ago this Saturday, a football Pop Warner League. And she had over 120 people give her that $10 deposit before she even left the field that day to start the whole sale. So what we did is we took this, this is a hybrid of what we call advance pay, and that will be coming out very soon. That's your teaser, can't talk much about it yet, but advance pay will be coming out soon. There's a video on our Facebook for you guys to watch to see what that's going to be about. But that was her solution to this, and it also ensured that she was going to have that buy rate after she posted those images online. So I thought that was a great use of PhotoDay and communication to the parents, and they didn't mind giving up $10 to apply to their purchase. The great thing about this versus the way prepay is done today is this does not cap her sales. So these people are getting $10 off their purchase. They didn't pre-buy your cheapest package. So now when they open that gallery and they're giving the privacy to shop at their own convenience, the flexibility to crop and create these images, and then they have a variety of images to choose from, that's where we're seeing that much higher order value than what exists today in the volume world. So we're seeing that a lot. I mean, I think everybody at this point has seen the increase in the average order value and what multiple poses actually mean. And I think that's a great thing for all of us. This is a sample of what her table looked like at that Pop Warner event. She just had the banners there. She had the flyers that she created from the PhotoDay system, and the cards that paid the $10. They got a little card handed to them. She did this event. I think it was just under 150 kids, and she did this event with 2 people in a couple hours. So no cashiers, no product table, basically just getting people to text the code, and we will share the results of this event as soon as we have them, so you guys can all see how this went. So multi-pose works. We know it works. That's something I want to share with you right away. So putting and giving mom that variety of images by using the PhotoDay tool and that ease and convenience. You guys aren't writing down order form numbers anymore. You don't have to worry about which image goes with which team picture into the memory made product. There's actually, like in the PhotoDay system, we don't even identify a team picture. Like it's all just photographs, and mom searches and finds her pictures and puts them in the products how she wants it and designs the products how she wants it, kind of like it's a consumer-based system, just like Shutterfly, said Shutterfly, but gives mom the flexibility to order. So the multi-poses works because it gives her more reason to order and to order more things, which I think is great. So, and yes, I will give you guys a sample code at the end of this event so you can check out what a gallery looks like on the consumer. I'm seeing questions pop up here. Sorry, guys, I was on a tangent. I'll get to more questions at the end. We can have Q&A at the very end too for what Wes can't chime in right now. So also, this is how we know multi-pose work. This order is for $173. Haley talked a lot about this yesterday in the PixNub webinar. And basically, it's offering a variety of images that was automated. She made the investment in the PixNub. And this order, you can see, I broke it down in this is the order receipt from PhotoDay and what this parent ordered. But she had 4 different pictures that she ordered to create this one order. So you see the memory mate there at the bottom. You see 2 5x7s, 2 different team picture 5x7s. You see the composited images that she ordered 8x10, 5x7, 8 wallets, and 3x5. She ordered that package. And then she ordered a whole nother package of the kid doing the other pose. Which is great. So a note about this, if you're wondering, we didn't know who this kid was in advance. Like none of Haley's PixNub composited images are personalized with the child's name. It has the school name and year, or the team name and year, whatever she decides to do depending on what type of shoot it is. I wanted to point that out, that the personalization, we don't see it deterring people from actually purchasing they know who their kid is in the picture. It's cool, but this looks good the way it is. So, and these orders are way more common than they used to be using the PhotoDay system. And yeah, we still get the smaller orders, but man, it's not as much. We're getting a lot of orders in at a lot higher order average. So here's some ways, some ideas you can use PhotoDay risk-free right now. So first one is proofing. If you have any events that you do paper proofs for, or even online proofing for right now, that's a great transition into PhotoDay to start using it today without little to no risk with the PhotoDay system. So if you have anything with proofs coming up, go ahead and try to use PhotoDay for it. Like, there are no initial startup fees for you guys to get into this. We don't collect a fee until you make a sale. So definitely no risk trying there. Post sales, anything you want to try in post sales. I have users that today they're sticking their toe in the water and they're going, well, I'm just going to use it for post sales right now so I can get my parents' reaction. Or maybe you know some parents and you want them to use the system to place a post sale order with you, so you can get their feedback one-on-one. That's a great way to do it with any post sales from events. If you don't do post sales today, it's great because you can just go ahead and take all the pictures and dump them into a PhotoDay gallery, create the flyer, send it to your lead contact after your regular picture day, and have a post sale. I mean, the holidays are coming up, guys. This is an excellent gifting opportunity. Post sales naturally are higher this time of year. So it's a great way to try the PhotoDay system out, is by doing it with post sales. Any makeup days are a pain when it's only one team or two teams here and there, or a couple kids, and you got to shoot them at a different field. Throw those orders up on PhotoDay. Throw those images up on PhotoDay. Tell the parents to text the code that you create, and you can see all about that in the onboarding video that I'll play, or we'll send a link for later. But makeup days are great. There's nobody who likes to resubmit that all to the lab again. So anyway, so that's another great way to try out PhotoDay. Or a brand new organization, which that'll lead me into my next thing. We have a marketing kit available for you to market to parents, but we also have a sales kit that we're building onto that helps you market PhotoDay to new leads and organizations. And trust me, like, we just did an event. Some of our team, Rainer and Greg, and I think Isaac, all went out to Full Sail University to talk about Everyone Can Code. They did a presentation and they showed PhotoDay to a room full of educators. And everyone in that room, they were blasting them with questions on, like, they love the whole PhotoDay system. And these are people that are in the education industry, and they just love the way that they could see the potential and how it could work for them in their schools. So we already are getting some traction there from different schools and different organizations that are contacting us from our Facebook page, or they see our sponsored ads and they want to know how to bring PhotoDay to their organization. So that's a great marketing opportunity for you guys. We're out there creating the buzz to use our resources and put that out on Facebook, or send it out to maybe a lead that you've never been able to get your foot in the door because this person had it for so long, and you want to offer them completely something different. And this is a great different thing to offer. So there's some ideas for you guys on how to use PhotoDay without risking a whole lot of your current business. So I want to talk about the marketing kit. And I want to show you guys some of the resources that we have right now. So I got to exit out of my screen share for a minute. I'm going to make myself really big. Hey, guys. And scroll up in the chat. And I'm going to go ahead and give me a minute here so I can do screen share. And I'm going to show you what the pieces of the marketing kit look like, so you can check out what we've already have created and what we are continuing to add to that studio resources for you. So give me a second. I'm going to turn my screen share back on. So look inside of our studio dashboard. When you first log into PhotoDay, we have these two things at the bottom. We have a sales kit, and then we have a marketing basket here. First, I'm going to show you the sales kit, because that talks about there's two pieces in here, and this is a video that you can add a logo to and produced it. If you haven't seen it yet, it's the Why or Powered by PhotoDay video. And I will send, this is available in your sales kit. It's also, I think we have it on our Facebook page too. I can link that too here so you guys can check it out. Also, we have this sell sheet that you can personalize. So right now, I did a little teaser last night in the Facebook event, but I want to offer to somebody in this room that's watching this webinar right now that we will go ahead and customize this sales kit for your studio, as well as the marketing kit for your studio with your studio information names. So you can be ready to go for your first Photo Day event. So Wes is going to pick somebody randomly that's watching right now to be the winner of that customized kit. So that was one of the prizes that we wanted to give today. And when you pick them, Wes, you holler out a name so everybody knows who won that personalized kit. We'll go ahead and add your information to the video, as well as all the pieces of the kit for you so you can be ready to go. So anyway, so this is the sales kit. I'm going to go into the marketing kit and just kind of show you everything that we have. Oh, and we got Michael. Michael is the winner. So congratulations, you win the first personalized marketing kit. So we will get his information and make sure we get that and we get that to you as soon as possible. So this is the marketing kit here. And the marketing kit has a bunch of different things that you can download here in PDF. We're adding the PSDs here for you as well. And basically our marketing team is already created with the verbiage to make it clean, to make it simple and to the point. And all you got to do is add the details of your event to these. There's a poster in here. There's banner templates that you can have printed, Signs 365 or Print Trader, one of those places. And add your information so you can clamp them to the tent or clamp them to the tents. We have the reminder cards, the little business card here that you can add the access code to pass it out to. I think there's a lot of cases where mom and dad aren't at the event, or maybe the nanny brings them to the event, and we have to give them something to leave behind. So in addition to the flyer, we have all these pieces in here for you to support and implement PhotoDay at your event. We understand that it's not just a learning process as far as the software itself goes, but it's also a learning process as far as the entire concept and how we have to change our mindset and marketing and change our messaging to those leagues or schools and to the parents. So we wanted to supply as many resources as possible. This is a poster template. I think we have like business cards, banners, and the poster templates, but the other thing we have in here are social graphics. Quick poll, I guess, here. How many of you guys, or give me a shout out if you are familiar with boosting social ads on Facebook? If that's something that you do currently on your studio's page to your local market. And I asked that question because we are seeing that some of our early adopters that are using the social boosting are getting great results. And, it's something in our industry that maybe if you've been to any of the conferences lately, you might be doing it already. But if you haven't, then it's definitely something I think is good for you to implement. It's an easy thing to do. It is very inexpensive. And it's great to see that some of you guys are doing it. So that's awesome. That's totally awesome. And, combined, the social ads, I think, combined with the text marketing is very powerful. And we're seeing that, especially when, even when you combine social ads with video. Video is the next biggest thing. Everybody wants to see video. And short videos at that, short to the point, like here's what we need to do videos. So we have this marketing kit available to you right in the studio dash when you log in. So I'm really excited to show you. We also have here a step-by-step way to set up Picture Day. So if you're not quite sure how to set up a Picture Day using PhotoDay, we have it all broken in the steps for you with a timeline of what you need to do for optimal sales. And this is all based on what we're seeing live. So this is not something that we dreamt up and it's not used yet. These are resources that we've created because our early adopters have been out there in the field testing the system, and we're going out and we're collecting this data and we're listening to what we need to do to make things better for everyone, and we're creating those resources actively for you. So if you're getting out there and you're using the system or you have ideas for the system, we love feedback right now. I cannot stress that enough. So, post it in our users group, post it in our support chat, like find me on Facebook. I don't care how you get the information to me. I love to hear ideas because it can only make us all better. Like ultimately, I think we all want the same thing, right? Get rid of all these processes, all these order forms, and earn more money. So those are we all have the same goal in mind. And just to talk a little bit about, if you guys do not know what our cost model is, I want to explain it here for you. So our cost, we don't charge any upfront fees. We don't have hosting fees. We don't charge to use the fancy features like Face Find or the text marketing. All of that is included. The only thing that we charge right now is 10% of your retail sale. So the 10% of the sale. So we are motivated for you to make sales. We are definitely motivated because you're using all these fancy things for PhotoDay, and all those things cost money. So we need you to be selling. So it is in our best interest at Team PhotoDay to provide you with all the resources and the support to make sales. So that is what we want to do for you as your partner, as your technology partner. So and I think that is an important thing. What we're doing here with PhotoDay has not yet been done, and it's exciting to see the jobs that are coming through. Now, Randy wants to know, does that include credit card processing? No. So the credit card processing, right now our payment processor is Stripe. So you're paying the Stripe fee, which is 2.9% plus 30 cents a transaction on that. But I think one of the other differences I want to mention while we're talking about cost is that I know a lot of you might include your sales tax in your prices on your form, and then you back it out after the event. So when putting the volume event online with PhotoDay, we actually charge, our system charges the appropriate sales tax based on the delivery destination zip code, very similar to Amazon, identical to Amazon. So, we charge that appropriate sales tax for them, and we collect it on your behalf. So right now, if you're backing it out, and you're backing out, let's say an average is 7%, and the PhotoDay fee 10%, really only costs 3% because we're charging after. People are used to paying sales tax. We're really not complaining about that. We haven't heard any complaints yet, as far as I know. So, I'm sorry about you being in Canada. We do not have the Canada solution yet, but stay tuned because we definitely want to go to Canada. So that's I can tell you that may happen soon. So at some point next year, we're looking into those possibilities right now. So I'm sorry you're missing out right now. So I want to open it up to any questions that you guys might have for me right now that I can be helpful and maybe answer while we're in this, while I'm doing this live, or anything you want me to show you in particular, or any concerns that you might have that you want me to help. So Dawn, who pays the sales tax? Do we have reports? Yes, we do have some reports in here, and I think I can show you what that looks like. So here's a report. It will list sales tax. I am not in a great account to actually show you what that looks like, but we do have sales tax reports, and there will be a report in here that has everything that you need to pay your sales tax. So you just download it, write the check, and you're done. So the 3 labs, Melissa, that we are working with currently are GPA, White House, and Reedy Photo. So we have another lab on the horizon that will be announced very soon here. So stay tuned for that. There's no screenshot protection yet. We are looking into some solutions. We do have the watermarks that are adjustable with opacity and size that are helping deter some customers. And John's question, do you have to be a 1099? Not really sure. I think that varies per state, but I definitely know to pay your sales tax, you have to have a business. So we are collecting sales tax. So in order to pay that, you have to register yourself as a business in your state so you can pay that sales tax accordingly. John, right now, we are not partnered with DD Lab. And the customers, Rob, to answer your question, do the customers see all the images or just the images of their child? So they see, they have three options when they enter a gallery. They can search by face find. Oh, this brings up why I almost forgot to tell you. They can search by face find. They can also view all photos, or they can search by tag. Tags are like folders that are named different things, but they're just tags. They're kind of like folders, but not really folders or tags. So an image can be tagged with multiple things. So, and it makes it easy for mom and dad to find. So if you guys want to see a sample gallery, what I'll do, let me make sure I got there. Yes. Oh, clarify the sales tax. PD collects the sales tax. Does PD pay it to the states, or is it reported by the photographer? Belinda, we collect the sales tax on your behalf and put it into your account. It's still your responsibility to pay the sales tax by your monthly deadline. So you guys pay that. We just collect it on your behalf and provide you with the report to make it easy to do that for you. So I'm going to put in here, if you guys want to see the gallery, to text. And the only reason I didn't do this, earlier is because I wanted you guys to look at me and pay attention versus everyone texting us this code. So I'm going to tell you guys to text Sync Sports to 90738. I'm going to type and talk at the same time, which I totally am not very good at. So that will show you what the text response looks like to your customer. That Sync Sports, that is your access code that is completely customizable in our system for your event, but it is also universal to that entire short code. Our short code is 90738. PhotoDay uses the same short code in the US for everybody. So once somebody takes that short code, nobody else can use that short code again. That's how it works. It's directly linked to your gallery. So, Robert, to answer your question, the sales tax goes together into your account. It cannot be separate at this time. John, for closest lab to California, is going to be GPA. I'm pretty sure they are on West Coast time too. They're in Washington, so that would be a good fit for you. So Sean says, during the webinar yesterday, Haley said that her position is down, but her averages are up. My question is, do you have any case studies of leagues that use the order form system before this PhotoDay? Yes, I do have that. Net sales are kind of hard, Sean, because everybody pays different expenses and factors in different. I can tell you that as far as gross sales go, we're seeing anywhere from an 18 to 26% overall increase in the jobs that we have broken down. So we are seeing an overall increase. Buy rates just don't mean the same thing anymore with PhotoDay because of the multiple poses. We thought about doing like a per image value versus a buy rate, and that's only because some photographers only took pictures of the kids that paid the old way with an order form. They didn't take 100% of the kids' pictures. So then their buy rate meant something different when they went to the PhotoDay way and took 100% of the pictures. So, but I can tell you right now, we're seeing that 18 to 26% increase in overall sales depending on the order form, the region, and the type of event this is. So yeah, so Belinda, let's talk a little bit about face find and how that works. So the face recognition is brand new technology in the consumer market. When we had the idea to build PhotoDay, it was January 2017. It actually spawned from face recognition. Like we thought about what we could do with face recognition and bring it to our industry to to see what that will actually do and get rid of order forms. We wanted to get rid of having to write down all these numbers, and then we wanted to give more flexibility so to earn these other sales. So when we first did face recognition, we were kind of scared. We were like, well, people aren't going to use this, and it's a little creepy right now, right? And that was a year and a half ago, but then, or a little over a year and a half ago, but then the iPhone X got released and it was built into like all these phones, and Apple made it not so scary when that happened. And now more and more companies are using face recognition every day, which makes that technology a lot less scary. So, you know, I think the way to look at PhotoDay is that the parents are now finding their images and entering the data and placing the order to the lab for you guys. I've even had comments made to me recently now that they've been using PhotoDay for a few months, and I have comments from some of our users that go, I don't even want to place an order with the lab. How do I make this order go through PhotoDay even though it's my order and it needs to go through PhotoDay? Like, I don't even want to use Rose anymore or whatever the lab, because it's like such a pain, because they haven't had to place an order with the lab in so long that now that they actually have to do it, they're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to place an order. Why can't it just happen for me? So we're creating this new behavior where you don't actually have to use it. So Sean, yes, we have had a couple people, actually more than a couple, a lot of people have used this system on the same league. You mean can you clarify your question? You mean use PhotoDay twice, or are you still trying to ask for old way, new way on your question there? I don't know. I think there's like a short delay when you guys hear me and when I see your chats pop up. So I'm sorry. I'm not getting it fast enough. Okay, so you mean have they used PhotoDay twice? Just to clarify that some more. Okay, so PhotoDay twice, yes. Actually, I think we have that happening right now with a couple of our early users that are shooting high schools, shooting different teams at the high school, and those kids play on different teams. We had a user this morning that posted a lot of his results for the increased pricing. So as parents are adapting to the new system, they're getting more excited about it. As they overcome the initial learning curve or difference, we are seeing an increase overall in sales when they use PhotoDay again at that same location. So I do not have hard facts on that yet. I just saw this morning our users group. Nick shared some of that stuff this morning, some of his numbers and his feedback. But we will be compiling that data. But yes, so far it's looking pretty positive. So right now, John, we keep everything online forever. We don't have a time limit right now. So it is, so it's there forever. We don't have posting fees. You can keep events there for an infinite amount of time. We're using Amazon for storage, so they'll be there for a really long time unless Amazon goes away, guys. So it's good. So what can we do, or how can you help non-tech savvy customers place an order if they don't have a smartphone? So we've had some different ideas with this. We've had people actually place orders, like another mom will help that person place the order from her phone for her, and then the other mom just hands her the credit card and she puts in. We've seen that happen. And we have seen that. We've had studios have an iPad that they go back out with, and they help parents place orders that way. There's a few different ways, or you can place it for them using your phone, or you can call into the studio and you can go through PhotoDay for them too. So any of those situations work right now. Cash orders, Alex, are the same way. If somebody wants to pay in cash, which right now we're not really seeing that as a deterrent. If somebody wants to pay in cash, you could simply have like a gift card or something that you bring the event with you, or that you run at your studio for them and accept the cash payment, I guess. There are ways around it. They just can't process the cash in the system. It has to go with a credit card, or a credit gift card or Visa gift card or something like that. So our question, oh, John, yes. For our just thumbnails, we're talking about file storage here. The file storage is the full size file, not thumbnails. We only deal with full res. Right now, it doesn't have to go back to your computer and get the full res and send that to the labs. It's all just the full res file. And Arch, to answer your question, the mother has 2 or 3 kids on 2 different teams. Can she consolidate all her orders into one in one shipment? Yes, as long as those teams are all in the same gallery or the same job, she can do that. The only reason that somebody cannot mix galleries is because galleries can have different price sheets. So, and are the parents only allowed to view galleries on their phones? Nope. If you guys text that code right now, you will get a web link back. It will suggest for you to download the app. You don't have to download the app. You can simply click through the web link and view that anywhere. So it is can be viewed on any mobile device, any computer, any tablet, anything like that. The system does work. So can you send a link with multi-post packages, Reggie? We have a package suggestion list. There's a blog post on our blog all about creating packages to fit this multi-pose PhotoDay way. So check out our blog to see the package post and you'll get that information. Also, Melinda, let me see. You guys are, I'm not answering them fast enough. So Arch, to answer your question about green screen, yesterday we did the PixNub webinar about the green screen, and you have to post-process before the images are posted on PhotoDay. Right now there's no like swiping different backgrounds or anything like that to complicate the order process for them. They just need to be images they're ready to be ordered when they see it on PhotoDay. So, and Melissa, yes, the parents can see pictures of all the participants right now. We do have, if you guys haven't seen it yet, we have, I should have made myself bigger here. I'm looking in the corner and you probably are all squinting at me. Sorry about that. But we have a, let's see, I lost my space here. But we have a announcement that we made with our partnership with PhotoLinks, and we will be announcing PhotoDay schools in January and all the details in January at the SPAC conference. So that is something happening right now. PhotoDay schools is definitely on the horizon, and it's going to be amazing. So if you guys think that it's different for sports and events, wait until you see what we do at schools. That's going to be pretty awesome for the schools. So let's see. Any other questions? We're right under an hour, and I don't want to keep you guys forever. So I can help. But I really thank you guys for joining in today. I hope that I answered everything that I needed to answer. And I really look forward to sharing more results as we get them. Like I said, we're sharing, our users share a lot in the users group right now, but it is a private group for PhotoDay users. So make sure you are registered as a PhotoDay user before asking to join that group so you can get in. If not, just stay tuned on our Facebook page. We share stories every week from our active users on our Facebook page as well. And we will also be posting and having more webinars very soon. So stay tuned for that as well. And yes, Alex and Melissa, PhotoDay Schools is the answer to private galleries. That will be announced in January. So, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Feel free, like I said, on our site, if you go to support, we have a little blue chat bubble down there, support.photoday.io. You can use that blue bubble to chat us anytime, or you can go and sign up for an account and get right into the system. You don't even need an existing lab account with any of our partners. You just choose the lab that you want to connect with, and you can connect and get into PhotoDay today. If you want that, we'll throw the PhotoDay sign up link right here if you don't have access. That way you can get in, poke around, try it for yourself. And and see what it's all about. Upload some images of you, try out FaceFind. That's always fun to do. Throw a gallery up there, maybe from that you shot last spring or maybe the beginning of this fall season, just to see what it looks like. I encourage you guys to try it because it's totally free to try, totally free to sign up and try it and see what it's all about. And we're here at any time to help you. And one more thing, Wes, I'm going to have you pick one more person that we can fully customize the sales and marketing kit for out of our group before I exit out of here, because we wanted to give it away to 2 people today. So one more person that's here right now in the room, and we will give them a fully customized kit with for sales and for the marketing side of things. So I'm gonna wait for Wes to scroll and pick, and then I'll let you guys go. So, oh man, hurry up, Wes, pick a winner. By the way, I'm really thirsty because talking for 58 minutes makes you really thirsty. Oh, the winner is Deborah. Deborah Sika. She is the winner of the customized marketing kits. So, and anybody that was late or missed the beginning of this, you will get a replay link tomorrow when it processes through. So since you're registered and since you're in here, you will get a replay link along. If you were registered for yesterday, you will get a replay link for that too. So thank you guys. I hope you have an awesome Wednesday. And if anyone has any questions, like I said, feel free to reach out on our site. I will be happy to answer them, or hit me up through Facebook or Facebook Messenger. Anything like that, you guys, I will be happy to answer questions and help you. Oh, that's from Lowe's. My husband did that. It's like the reclaimed wood wall thing. It actually wasn't that expensive. So thanks, guys. Have a great one.